Hi, this is Elena with Angel Messages with Elena. I want to thank you for joining me. The last couple of days, I've had a strange energy with me. I say strange because I don't know where it come from. And I finally figured out who it was. It is Grant Thompson. And he has been with me for a couple of days. So now I'm giving him acknowledgement. Now, for those of you who are skeptic or don't believe in this, there is a process for spirit to cross over. And I do want to say that he's been spending time with each and every one of his viewers in some way. Alright, so with the screen going in and out, though it's focusing, I'm not hardly doing anything for it to focus. So if you see any kind of, like lights or like it's really shiny or something, that means that his, spirit is with you. Sometimes I see like a shiny in the corner of my room when someone has passed over, and I just give them enough acknowledgement. It's like, yes, I know you're here. I know you're here to say goodbye. Thank you. I love you. And safe journeys to be with God, because I really believe that all of our spirits do go to the throne of God. And I did light a candle on his behalf. I have a tea light that it's really, really bright. And look how bright it is when I bring it closer. This is Grant Thompson's. Oh gosh, and there's an orb right there. So how interesting for a reflection to be like that. Okay, so Grant is with us tonight. I've been getting overwhelmed with sadness, and I don't think it's his sadness per se. I really feel all of your sadness, and it's really overwhelming. I'm going to use my personal horse oracle deck because it's a leadership deck. It's what we all want to be as leaders, to, inspire others. And I really believe that Grant was such an inspiration and a leader for everyone out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and bless this reading. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, thank you for allowing Grant to come to this reading. We ask the angels and all of the other guides to embrace him, to hold him. Now let his energy come through. Let the angels use me as a tool for clear and concise communication. We thank you and praise you for his life. His life may have started to be, difficult, but to know that he did everything that he wanted to do. He has no regrets. He has no regrets. And I'm feeling just a overwhelming of a sigh that there's no regrets, even though his death was very sudden. I don't think, it was very unexpected. There was no way in his entire state of being that he would have thought that was his last day. So we thank you and we praise you, Father, Mother, and all these things we say. Amen. All right, so let's go ahead and Grant, what is the heart of this situation? What is the heart that you want to communicate to your followers? What is it that you want to say? All right, Maroki. Now, Maroki, let me tell you, he is my horse. He's an Arabian horse. He was orphaned. And he had issues of unworthiness, and he had a sore on him that took months for it to heal. And then his name was originally Bulletproof because he was a badass, right? So I changed it to Maroki because he can't be a badass and try to get healing when you're feeling unworthy, that you have those feelings that you're not good enough. So I really feel that, and this is what Grant is saying, is You know, I kind of feel like inside I wasn't good enough. But y'all made me feel like a king. Maroki means majestic in Arabic. Y'all made him feel like a king. I'm sorry. As an empath, I feel so much. So thank you, Grant. Thank you, viewers. For those who are coming, thank you. So he feels that he's free. He has independence. Now, this horse's name is Puddin, and she's a Palomino, and I change her coloring and stuff so that you can know that you can have independence. And I changes into a 9 that he's completed. He's completed his journey. He is free. So if you're ever wondering, you know, where is he now? He's with the angels. He is free. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's see, what else can we get from you, Grant? This is Emmaus. Emmaus is a great-great-grandfather to Maroki. And so there's like a bloodline that kind of follows. And I don't know if he's left his family behind, if he had children, but he is in acknowledgement of his children as well as you know, any family members he has left behind, because I really don't know nothing about this man. Emmaus, the great granddaddy, that there's, you know, a beautiful bloodline that even though he felt that he was unworthy, this is for his dad. It was hard to follow in the footsteps of his dad. Okay. Okay, so that's a big part. He always felt that he just wasn't good enough. But in the end, he did feel that he was good enough, okay? He felt like he was the king of the world. Oh, beautiful message. All right, what else do you want to say? All right, what is this? This is zeal. Zeal is, you know, being extra happy, doing what you love. It's just like right now he feels that the things that he did here on earth is being multiplied here, you know, up in heaven. That you can have this too. You can have this happiness. Do what you love. Do what you love. Don't let, you know, following into somebody's footsteps and feeling unworthy and abandoned. Don't let that keep you from doing what you are meant to do and have fun. This is, you know, two partners, two horses that are working together. It's actually Spider and Maroki playing, and they're both Arabian white horses. They were playing after a rain, and then they rolled. So one is full of dust and sand. I guess it would be like almost mud. And they were just having fun and they played. So he had a good time with his partners. He had a good time with his family. So go and do what you love, and do those also with your partners and with your family. Don't take them for granted. Enjoy every moment of it. Splash. Go splash in the rain. Go play in the rain. Live for each moment. Don't take nothing for granted. Go and play. You know, just like with your family, and the freedom of it all. And the S comes down into a 1, and that's the leadership. So, you know, those who are, you know, into the leadership of it all, head of your households, head of organizations, of YouTube, followers who are, you know, taking a stand and developing your YouTubes is have fun with it. It's his charisma that really entice people, and that is because he had fun. He went, you know, or maybe he didn't do it enough, or maybe on the inside he kind of, you know, held back. But to know that this is his message for you is go play in the water, go and splash with your kids, with your animals. Day is our next one, and this is clouds that I captured here in Marana, Arizona. Actually, it was part of the monsoon. It was during sunset. So at the end of the day, to know that each day we have the ability to start new again, right? New day, preparations for what's going to come to the next day is kind of like how we don't let the sun set on our anger. Express yourself before you go to bed. Don't let anger and pent up emotions get the best of you. At the end of the day, celebrate it with all of this beautiful color. It's a very healing card. It kind of looks like a Pegasus, and it's another form of freedom. So you have so much freedom when you let things go before you go to bed, and you can get a good night's rest. So celebrate. I'm just watching the candle. It's kind of hollowing out in the center. So, but look, it still has a really interesting reflection when you, when the camera plays with it. So, yeah, so it's hollowing out. It, when a candle is hollowed out in the center, it means that there's parts of him all around him that he didn't really attain well, and you know, maybe spirituality and or how he felt about religion, or the things that he did you know, day to day. You know, he lived it to the fullest. So, you know, if there was something that I would light another candle on him, and I would pray for him to help him to pass over, and to because everyone's gonna light candles at the memoriam. So watch how your candle drips, how it drips. If it drips more to the back, it means that, you know, there's a difficulty for him passing over into the spirit. If it's passing over into the left side, it means that he wants to still stay with you in the physical realm. If it's more on the right side, to me, it's about the things, the intuition, the creative process, that, you know, the loss of it, and he doesn't want to let that go. And then to the front, it's more of the future, the things that his hopes and dreams, and, you know, if he wants to continue that on. So if it drips more on one of those sides, so right now he kind of feels like I'm losing wax in here, but there is hollowed out. So he kind of feels like he left so much unfinished business, right? He's left so much, and don't do that for yourself. I do believe he feels that he could have done better, and I think most people will feel that as well. So, you know, this is why this day card is here, is don't leave anything unfinished, and finish it. If you start something, see it through to the end. And remember, tomorrow you have a new day, a bright new day, a new beginning. All right, this is another picture of Maroki. And if you have asked a question, it's a yes answer. So let me see what question you asked. Because his death was not expected. It was very sudden. he tried to live his life as full as he could. So if that was your yes answer, he's peaceful now. I feel a lot in my throat chakra, so I know he's trying to communicate with a lot of you. So just, if you see something that reminds you of Grant, it's not by chance. Is that he's putting that in the angels are helping him to put that into a vocabulary for communication. It's not by chance. Just making an acknowledgement and say, thank you, Grant. I got the symbolism. Now explain it to me. And ask the angels to help you. Because the angels, they've been angels forever. And Grant has not been a spirit for very long. So communication is hard. So pay attention to those things. Because those are the things that he is saying goodbye to. Or if there's something that he needs to tell you, he will tell you. All right, Juanito is a little foal that was, I think, just hours old. His name is John, or Little John. So, I don't know, did he leave an infant? Did he leave a baby or a young boy named John? That is what is on his mind. It would be the infant. Usually this is an infant card of, you may feel like you're inexperienced, that you got to start somewhere, and a new beginnings or a new start. That, yeah, we all have those feelings, and the more that you can stand on your own 2 feet to go forward is a little bit by little bit. It's not going to come easy. You just put your mind to it, and each and every day do one thing more. One thing more. Don't try to do everything at one time. I think like with funerals, there's so much preparation. I kind of feel like this is a message for a significant other in his life. And, he's going to be with you. He's going to be your angel. Spirits don't leave all, at one time. They become guardian angels. They're the guardian angels of our children. They're guardian angels to our nieces and nephews. They don't ever just leave. That's why sometimes children end up saying cute little words, because they are so open to spirits and that they can communicate with them. It's really awesome. All right, so this one wants to come out. All right, X marks the spot. It's like, here it is. This is looking at the sunset. So this is I think it's Fancy, and Fancy is a dark salad Arab, and she's looking to the sunset. It's just like, at the end of the day, just count your blessings. Count your blessings. It's beautiful. And don't be afraid of the dark. X is also the number 6, which is love. Is open up your heart with love. Open your heart with peace. And, don't strike out at other people. Don't come in hatred. Don't come in as skeptic and scandalous, but come in with, love and peace, because this is what he's feeling right now. He's feeling love and joy and peace from all his followers. And then the tie. This is a bond between mother and child. Her name was Rain, and Pinta is the mom. Pinta is painted one, and it was just like splashing in the rain, and then you have the infant, and then another infant coming in. So it's definitely talking about offspring and children. Maybe he has inspired the children, and that no matter what, because he has made such an impact on your life, that you guys are all bonded. right? Not just with his children, not with just his wife and his parents or his partners, but with each and every one of you. You all have bonded together watching his videos, commenting on his videos. Maybe you had interaction, maybe you got to meet him. Is that, you had that beautiful energy to always tap into. Worthy. He feels worthy now. He, as going through this, I think is really bringing him healing, and this should be bringing you healing, that from all of this little message, that you are worthy. You are worthy of this bond that he has shared with you and will continue to share with you. And, you look into the good things in life, that, death is just one part of it, that there is something even more special afterwards. But to enjoy your life here, right? Because that's why we have, this X marks the spot, is enjoy your life here. Take every opportunity to enjoy each other, because, you got beautiful cards. And let's just do 2 more cards. We'll have 1 message card and 1 clarity card. And clarity is like, let him kind of sum up how he wants to say his goodbye to you. All right, so saddle up. Get back on your feet. Get back to your YouTube. Get back and doing what you love the most. Saddle up. It's just like you have your lessons learned. This card is about, this horse. Her name is, I forget her first name, but I call her Shadow, but it's like Smoking Shadow. And, is going through and learning about not being shy, because she was a very shy horse. And you're getting confidence, you're getting awareness of what's around you and how you can impact others in such a good and positive way to bring, fun and laughter and, education to others for lessons learned. So you need to get back on your high horse. Sometimes it says get off your high horse, but he says no, you get on your high horse, because he's like, you got a lot of little children here. So you got this one, and you got this one. It's like you got little children, so you got to get back on your high horse to, keep helping others. So get ready. She's all gussied up. She's ready. She's got this beautiful bridle. She's got her beautiful saddle, a new saddle pad. This is when I took the picture of her. She has confidence to go on her own, to carry a rider. So you have so much potential. He's saying you have so much, and don't let him passing on into the spirit world to hold you back. He says, saddle up, let's go. Stop it already, he said. You gotta just go. All right. Okay, so this card usually does not come up, but he's making the acknowledgement. This is joy upside down. So he's making the acknowledgement of your sadness and his sadness. And he is sorry that he has to go. And all of my cards usually are upright, so I don't even know why this is upside down. So what this is communication. So it means that he's not going to be able to communicate the way he used to. And this is a whale that's coming out of water. It's a mammal. But it's a living creature that lives in the ocean, and the ocean represents our emotions. So he's sad. So he's very emotional right now. See, the water would come out of the ocean. It's like it's dropping. Instead of us filling in, the ocean is dropping. So it's like very emotional outburst, very emotional sadness. A lack of communication with all of you. So he's going to miss that. But to know that he is with you each and every day. So watch for messages from him. If you have resonated in any way to say goodbye, just leave a comment and just say, goodbye, Grant. Or how has he inspired you? Leave a comment below. And you know what? Leave a link to your YouTube page. Leave a link to a memoriam, because we should celebrate his life that he has had. So there's going to be a time that you're going to also feel a little guilty for being happy. But he's the one that said it. He's the one that said it. Go and splash. Go and have fun. Go with zeal and happiness. Don't take the small stuff and make it so big. Take it and do something about it. Spend more time with your children. Live each moment as if it's your last. That was superb. Thank you, Grant. So thank you, angels. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, we thank you, the angels and the spirit guides and Grant, for coming into this reading. We thank you for the beautiful message and for helping me with this, because I really didn't know who he was, but I'm so inspired by him. And I pray that everybody else is inspired. I pray for his family and for all of his friends and YouTubers that have been watching him for years. I pray that you bless them with healing hearts. This is a great time for healing. In our sadness, we can still have healing. And I pray that this message has touched those to bring healing into their life. And I asked Raphael to go and touch every single one of these members who are coming, who are not coming, and just touch them with love. Touch them with the healing love and the peace and the joy of the Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Divine God. We thank you and praise you in all these things. Amen. Thank you for watching and bearing with me.